Hi everybody, I'm Daniel Gärtner and I'm here at the Muscle Beach in Venice, California, LA. And today I want to show you some of my favorite calisthenic workouts.
One of my favorite outdoor gyms is definitely Venice and Santa Monica Beach. Here you can feel the energy of the past when Arnold and the other guys showed their muscles. Everyone is active. Here you can get so much positive energy. I love this place. So guys, in this video I would like to introduce you to some of my favorite exercises and show you how I like to work out outdoors. For warming up I prefer athletic movements such as skippings, arm circles, jumping jacks and different variations. I personally find a combination of gymnastics, flexibility, athletics, coordination and strength particularly useful. Here you combine many elements and improve your body feeling holistically. And then a short mobility routine follows after the warming up. Mostly I start with some light dynamic exercises from the gymnastics. Then I combine static stretching exercises such as deep lunges with rotations. This sensitizes my receptors and it makes me more mobile and flexible throughout the whole body. In my warming up routine I focus on the hamstrings, the adductors, the hips and the shoulders. And last but not least, the splits are on duty. If you can't do a split, it doesn't matter, just try to get as far as possible. As a result, you can stretch across several joints and muscle chains. Splits prepares you well for complex exercises, but finally you should also extensively stretch your shoulders. This is especially important if you're doing exercises on high bars, rings or if you're doing handstands. Alright, now we are warmed up. Let's go! I like to go from apparatus to apparatus and work my way step by step. Mostly I do 3 to 4 sets of each exercise and then I switch to the other apparatus. Let's start with climbing on a vertical rope. I prefer to keep my legs straight in a straddle, but you can also do this with bent knees or relaxed legs. The next exercise is straight leg raises and a turnover with the entire body at the end. This works pretty well for your arm muscles and also for your core. Don't bend your elbows, try to keep your arms straight and bend your hips so you train the entire frontal line, especially the latissimus and the serratus anterior. My advice: don't move too fast, work slowly in a controlled manner. You can do the same exercise just on one rope too. Here the legs are in a straddle, at the same time the complexity increases. This exercise is so effective for your entire core line, especially the hip flexor, the leg extensor, the latissimus, the serratus anterior and the entire body. Let's continue with one of my favorite gymnastic apparatus, the high bar. I like to do whole choreographies including kips and circles on this apparatus, but also individual strength exercises. Sorry for that poor performance, but I'm probably a better gymnastic coach than a gymnast, but it's still fun. Let's move to some strength exercises, like pull-ups or upward pull-up circles. One of my favorite core exercises are straight leg raises. Thereby I focus on my elbows and my knees, they are completely extended. I do it in a gymnastic way. But don't worry if it's too hard for the beginning, just bend your knees a bit. And here comes another favorite exercise of mine, the scissor leg raises. Here it is important to contract the latissimus tightly and to shift the upper body a bit to the horizontal position. As a finisher, I often do an entire choreography 2 or 3 times at the end, or I focus on a complex element such as falling kips, and I do it until the muscles are burning. Here comes an advice: keep your elbows and knees straight and keep your entire body in tension while doing an exercise. Now we come to the parallel bars. I don't like them very much, but the exercises are effective for the upper body, the chest, the shoulders and the triceps. For the shoulder stand you have to fold the elbows far out, keep your body in tension and slowly lift your legs upwards. L-shore leg raises are the perfect combination of triceps strength, pectoral power and the frontal core line. This exercise is the basic for swinging. You have to move your body forward and backward while swinging. If you feel safe, you can swing up to a handstand. Falling kips are a bit complicated. You have to keep your elbows almost extended while falling backwards to the kip position. Glide kips are also part of my routines on the parallel bars. The timing of the kip pushing is very important here. And I really like swinging dips to work out my upper body. Good timing is also required for this exercise. And here comes the finisher. It's a short choreography at the end. Well, I try to alternate between push and pull disciplines. That's the reason why I'm going to the rings now for some pull and hanging exercises. Here we go, the same exercise as on the rope, you already know that. Straight leg raises and turn over. Just move very slowly and in a controlled manner. And don't forget, keep your elbows straight, don't cheat in this exercise. From the pike to the plank in the hanging position, I love this exercise. In the gymnastics, this exercise prepares for the kips on the rings. And as a finisher, I do eccentric exercises or just some regular pull-ups. From pull to push, the next exercise is the handstands. I love handstands. I do this exercise everywhere, just here in the walking position or at the wall or pressing handstands. If I have the chance, I do the handstands in a complex form. Maybe I balance on the wall or something like that, for example a balance beam, but I'm not very good at it, so I have to improve this exercise. Most of the time I finish off my workouts by doing push-ups, as many reps as possible in different variations. Shoulder tap, side to side, plyo push-ups and so on. And at the end of the workout there must be some space for improvisation. Maybe I like to combine, flexibility, strength and balance, and I do it all together. It's so much fun. And of course, I don't take myself too serious. It's fun and I know it's a little show off. My advice, don't avoid exercises that you don't like, do it anyway. That's the only way to get better. Pay attention to control your whole body. Straight joints, tension in the whole body. Combine balance, strength, endurance, power and flexibility. And here comes the most important thing. Our body offers us so many possibilities. Take advantage of them and move. Have fun. And last but not least, here comes a stretching and flexibility routine. Don't forget to stretch and pay attention to your mobility. We start with the hamstrings. Bend over forward, keep your legs extended and move to the deep squat position. From there, we take the focus to the spine. Switch from the lordosis to the kyphosis and repeat for several times. Now move to a deep lunge position and push your pelvis downwards. Make an inverse rotation with your torso and raise your arms sideways as far as possible. Continue these stretching exercises with some circling movements. A circuit arm raise from the side to the front and back up again. This exercise works pretty well for the flexibility of your spine and your hips in combination. And now we focus on the hamstrings. Move into a kneeling position, thereby one leg is extended. Now bend your upper body forward. You can do this dynamically. The pushing comes out of the pelvis, don't make a round back, keep your spine straight. But now bend both knees and bring your real heel to your buttocks. So you focus the stretch on the hip flexor and the leg extensor. As a finisher, we combine all these different exercises we already did. We do a frontal split. But don't worry if you can't do a split, as I already mentioned at the beginning of the workout, just do your own way. I always do a outward rotation in this position and tilt my upper body to the sides to stretch the flanks, and then I do a inverse rotation to focus a bit more on the hip flexor. Okay, let's do all this on the other side. First, the deep lunge. Push your pelvis downwards. Do a rotation to the inside and raise up your arm as far as possible. And after that, start with some circling movements. From the outside to the ground and to the other side upwards again. Now we want to stretch the hip flexor and the leg extensor again on the other side. So bend both knees and bring your heel from the real leg to your buttocks. From this position we move on to the hamstrings. Extend the focused leg and bend your upper body forward. Do it in some pumping stretching movements. Do it dynamically, but keep attention to your spine, and then move on to the split, but only as far as your body can do it. And then make an outward rotation and tilt the upper body to the side to stretch the flanks, and after that make an inverse rotation to focus a bit more on your lower spine and the hip flexor. Alright guys, that's it for this session. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe you can integrate a few of my exercises into your own workouts. See us next time, and if you want, check out my personal website or my YouTube channel for more.